guys, so today I have my Pan That Palette update for you. I am panning a variety of shades this year, but mostly I am focusing on, I have an actual eyeshadow palette and a Z palette, but yeah, so I've made a little bit of progress. This isn't going to be like the most amazing update. It's just kind of early for me. I started December 1st for this project. And my goal for majority of the shades is just to pan and just see how much I can use up. Obviously, I would love to finish up some shades, but I'd be happy with pan. So, all right, I want to go ahead and just jump in. The main palette I am doing is the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. Natural Eyes, sorry. Anyway, so this is the main one. I'm going to insert a photo now of what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like this month. So there we go. It's going. It's going. There's nothing wrong with it. I love this palette. If you don't know, I started a new job that's like very corporate. So neutral eyeshadow is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, I've always been a neutral eyeshadow person, but this is so nice in the morning because I know what goes together. It all works. It's quick. It's easy for me. So anyway, just some more like kind of progress, maybe a little bit more dipping. I don't even know. It's been a long week. And I mean, I don't know. So let's just go through the shades. How about that? So Heaven, I have not used Heaven yet, or I've used it, but like not consistently because I'm panning another shade just like this. So once I finish that one, then I will move on to this one. Silk Teddy, I really love this shadow, just like all over the lid, or I like to layer it with other shadows, particularly Honey Pot, the gold, and this like pinky champagne are beautiful. Yeah, Nudie, like in my crease, I also have used it as my contour a few times, really liking that. So I think that's what I'm going to use this dual purpose as. Cashmere Bunny right here I'm using in my crease as well, just to kind of deepen things up, and also like on the outer third a little bit to add some more dimension, you know. What else is in here? Push Up. This one, there's a good dip in it from where my brush hits. This one I really love on the outer third. I wear it there majority of days, I would say. And then Honey Pot, again, love it on my lid, layered with the Silk Teddy, really pretty. I'm not worrying about these two shadows. They just don't call to me, and I don't want to use them, so I'm not going to. Sorry. But Sexpresso, which is this matte like chocolate brown, I've been using that to set my liner, and as you can see there is a good dip in there. So that one I'm just focusing my brush in like on that same spot and setting my liner, and that's what I'm gonna use it for. So I'd say I'm doing fine. I still really enjoy this palette. I don't know if I'm gonna have pan in here next month or not. It would be awesome. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep working at it. I don't wear this palette every single day because there are other shadows I'm using in this, you know, project for the year. So I'd say like half the time I use this one. All right, so speaking of other palettes, I have my Z palette here. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a photo of what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like now. So obviously some big difference in this shade. This is Strange. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Urban Decay Naked 3. I just depotted some shades, and then this is a Makeup Geek. But let's start with the Naked 3. So this is Strange. I cleared out this whole side. You can see there's side pan there. Really exciting. And then I have on this side, I'm starting to get some side pan, you can see. And then I just have the top and bottom, which is pretty thin. I mean, it's not thin, but it's thin. My goal was to finish this up by the end of the month. I didn't quite do it, obviously, but I definitely think I can do this for February. There's really not that much. I use it every single day. I use it to set my eyeshadow primer and then also to highlight like my brow bone. I use quite a bit of a matte creamy shade every day. It's just, I use it a lot. So I really do think I can finish this up in February. And then as soon as I'm done with this shadow, I will go into the Heaven shade in my Too Faced palette. The rest of these, this one is Dust. I really like it, but it's a lot of work to get it to look pretty. I use a wet brush, and I also use a sticky base to really pack it on, and it works, but it's work. And then the rest of these I just use here and there. These two matte shades are super tightly packed, so I really I mean, I'm using them. You can tell that I've had a brush in them. Like there's a little bit of a color difference there, but like it's not even close to a dip, which is fine. It's fine. So yeah, I'm doing well. This shade right here is almost identical to Push Up in this palette. So I use them interchangeably. Just whatever palette I have open, that's the shade I'll use on my outer third. And then down here, this is Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream. This one I use in my crease as a transition most days, just like messily in there. It's beautiful. I love it. It's a great shade for my skin color. Like I'm fair. This is a fair shade. It works really well. I like it layered with Nudie from in here because this is a little bit cooler and this is a little bit warmer. So like they pair well together. I like it alone. It's great. So yeah, I feel good about this. I don't think I mentioned this. Check out my Instagram. I will have pictures like side by side, you know, so it's a lot easier to see the progress, I think. Okay, I just have 2 more shadows to share with you. They're in 2 different palettes. So let's start with the Bare Minerals one. This was a, ooh, sorry about that. It's a mirrored compact. This was a limited edition Bare Minerals quad from a couple of years ago called the Modern Icon. I'm working on the shade called Chic. So let me insert a photo of what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like now. So, oh, sorry about that. There is a dip in this. This is the shade I'm working on, this pink one. There is a dip in there. Maybe you can see if I kind of tilt it. I am definitely trying to target my brush in one spot. This is a shadow that I do think I will have pan on. I would really love to have pan on it from February. I'm going to say that's my goal. Let's just go for it, yeah? So, yeah, I mean, especially because I'm like digging my brush in the same spot. I really do think it's possible. I can't imagine that this pan is that much deeper, you know what I mean? So anyway, this one I use on my inner corner, basically from my inner corner up to the like beginning part of my brow, because I get really dark in there, especially because I wear glasses. So it just helps like brighten my eyes up. You can see, you know, my eyes through my glasses better instead of just shadows. Lighting with glasses is always crazy. So anyway, that is going pretty well. The last shade is in my Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting contour book. Anyway, I did talk about potentially depotting. I really do think I am. I kind of forgot about this palette for a while this month because it sits in the back of my drawer, kind of separate from my eyeshadow palettes, these ones, and when I get ready in the morning I just take out my stack. So I do think I'm going to depot the eyeshadow and stick it in the Z palette because I have space in here. I mean, there's plenty of space in here. So I think I am going to do that this month. I will keep you posted. But anyway, let's insert a photo of what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like now. So this is the shadow I am working on, this like white one. I love it in my inner corner. I don't have it on today, but it's so bright. It's beautiful. It's just so vibrant. It's like snow. I love it. So this one I'm working on, you know what, let's do it this way. It's a little bit easier for me to hold. I'm working on pulling down with my brush. So I'm trying to expand the pan down that way. And I think it's working. I need to see the photos, but I've used it, just not as much as I should have. So I do think I'm going to depot this fairly soon and then put it in my Z palette because then it's all right here. I think I'll remember to use it more and get more use out of it. And then this was the contour shade, I guess, that I was going to depot as well. But I think I'm going to keep it in here because I'm using Nudie from my eyeshadow palette as my contour now. So I think I'm just going to depot this. I'm going to keep the palette, but I'm just going to depot this one shadow for now, I think. So that is my update. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how your Pan That palettes are going, or if you're doing 1 month one palette or any other thing. Let me know if I haven't already seen it. I would love to see it. Pan That palette and like pan porn and all that stuff is like my favorite stuff. I look through those hashtags on Instagram like literally every day. So anyway, that is all I have. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.